Dr. Vivian W. Pinn is a physician, a scientist, a pathologist, and a leading advocate for women's health issues. Born on a farm in rural Halifax, Virginia, right before World War II, Vivian Pinn attended segregated schools in Lynchburg.
We realized that we were in separate schools and that we were actually not allowed on the campuses of the colleges in my town and of the other schools and other high schools. And we knew that we didn't have the same equipment and same lab facilities. But on the other hand, we felt we had a nurtured community. I'm told that I announced when I was 4 years old I wanted to be a pediatrician. My grandmother had diabetes and required insulin shots, and my grandfather had cancer, required pain medication and assistance, and I just felt so good doing that.
Upon graduating as the valedictorian of her high school class, she accepted a scholarship to Wellesley College, where she earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in zoology. She graduated from the University of Virginia School of Medicine, the only woman and the only African American in her class. 4 decades later, she would deliver the keynote address at that school's commencement. She completed her residency in pathology at Mass General Hospital and was a teaching fellow at Harvard Medical School. For 12 years, Vivian Pinn was assistant professor and assistant dean of students' affairs in the pathology department of Tufts University. In 2011, the grateful university launched a scholarship fund in her name. In 1982, she joined the staff and faculty at Howard University Hospital, serving as professor and chair of the pathology department, becoming the first African-American woman to lead a U.S. pathology department. She left Howard to join NIH as the first director of the new Office of Research on Women's Health, a position she held for 20 years. She used her position to raise awareness of women's health issues, as well as women's underrepresentation in the fields of science and medicine.
The experiences that I had really, I think, prepared me to not only face the obstacles for getting this new Office of Research on Women's Health going forward, because there were many originally who didn't think that office needed to exist, didn't understand that maybe women's health was a bit different from men's health and that it needed attention. But by that time, I was used to facing obstacles and having to justify what I was doing, so I did have some strength from my past experiences to face that.
Upon Dr. Pinn's retirement from NIH in 2011, Senator Olympia Snowe of Maine read a tribute to her into the congressional record. Just one of the many honors received by a woman who was educated in segregated schools just 6 short decades ago.
It's no longer thought to be unusual when you're designing a clinical trial or designing research, medical research, to know that women and men both need to be included and need to note if there are differences in how men and women react to whatever intervention is being studied. And I take great pride in that. I think we have made a difference in the national consciousness.
Howard University is proud to bestow Dr. Vivian Winona Pinn with an Honorary Doctor of Science.